Yo, what's up? It's your man, Rico the Opinionist. Whew, on this beautiful day in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And I do mean beautiful because last night it rained cats and dogs. It was been cold and chilly. It's still the winter time, but we've been given a little grace here. The sun is out, but I don't play that. It's still winter. I'm still gonna wear my jacket, my coat. So, but anyway, I just want to make just a quick video about I want to weigh in on the whole, I guess, the thread Thaddeus Matthews, I don't know, craze or phenomena or all that is going on, and I guess with the recent attention he's been given on top of the attention he's always garnered, and and of course you got those folks who are getting their kicks or their kinks off of a video that was I guess, as they say, leaked for the purpose of embarrassment and humiliation and all of that. I don't want to talk about that because all the rest of you already said what y'all gonna say, and it's still going. Because I'm from Memphis, born and raised, just like that is in North Memphis, but he came out of Bearwater, is what he always told us. And I came out of Hollywood and Springdale, you hear me? Goodwill Village, Springdale, Hyde Park, Douglas, Merton, Standridge, Shannon Elementary, Hollywood Elementary, Night and Day, King's grocery store. So I came up out of North Memphis. And so I just want to say this. Everybody has their right to an opinion about the situation, even about that as a person or even as a radio personality. So I'm saying all that to say is I'm expressing my freedom of speech and my right to express my thoughts about that is and the situation. And again, I'm choosing to take a different perspective. Because I was one of those persons who was intelligent enough, who was, I guess, thick-skinned enough not to even trip about what we may consider the personality aspect of the person. I'm here today to express gratitude. Gratitude for the existence of a Thaddeus Matthews in Memphis, Tennessee. Because it was Thaddeus. And by the way, I've known Thaddeus for over 20 years, so... and we like, I guess, anyone could say that when you met that is, so you had a run in, one or two, but then it kind of passes because if you know him, to know him is truly to love him. And so, but we're not, what we're not going to do is just act like Thaddeus Matthews was not an important figure in the city of Memphis and even throughout the world. But I'm going to talk about Memphis because Thaddeus is probably the main reason that Memphis became more educated, became more aware of the wrongdoings and the underhandedness that was going on forever in our city with these lame-ass politicians and these crooked preachers. And also, those of you who I guess your feelings are hurt and all this kind of stuff because he cussed you out or let you have it on the phone or hung up on you, get over it, grow up. There's something wrong in our community where we'll really, really hold stuff like that so close to the vest that you take the humanity out of the person. And no, he's not an angel. But if it were not for him, a lot of stuff that we did not know in the city of Memphis for over 25, 30 years or so. Thaddeus Matthews, y'all always know when the people that you liked, I'm talking to you, Memphis, when the people that you liked on the radio or people that you liked in the news or people that you liked as politicians, when they wouldn't spit on your ass when it comes to giving you information, guess who you called? Guess who you emailed? Guess who you tried to get out there to get the information? And he did it. And he got a lot of results for a lot of people. And so I'm not gonna I'm not going to join the jackals and the hyenas, you know, now that he's down. A lot of you little weirdos. See, that's what he get. You know, karma's a bitch. You know, he getting all the stuff back he put out. All that is foolishness. This is foolishness. And can I talk to y'all about karma real quick? Because I've been hearing that a lot. Because, see, that's a bunch of bullshit that I think our community only put on each other. Because Charleston White, y'all know who Charleston White is? He's out of Fort Worth. Charleston White said, if karma was so real, how come a lot of white folks ain't dead of all the shit that they've done to black folks? I said, you know what, that makes sense. Because a lot of them, with all the slavery, the Jim Crow, the segregation, the lynching, and the spitting on folks, and sicking dogs on people, all that kind of stuff, and they still here. Karma ain't kicked them in the ass yet. Hell, even the woman who was very instrumental in getting Emmett Till murdered, that bitch got to live to be 89, 90 years old. And now one Negro put karma on her. Zimmerman still running around here. He ain't met his karma yet. So y'all stop talking about some damn karma. You know, hell, stuff happens in life. People get sick. Hell, y'all just looking at y'all. A lot of us are making it through this year's flu season. So I guess the folks who passed away from COVID and it's happened to get pneumonia, I guess, was that a karma coming to them, jackass? No. I just find it amazing. And so what I'm going to focus on all the positives. He's done a lot of positive things, and that he's done for the city of Memphis, as far as helping people out. He was like everybody's private investigator when the people that you like wouldn't fool with you, wouldn't go there for you. That has got the answers for you. He got the results. So all this other stuff that the haters, you so-called hurt folks want to concentrate on, I'm not doing that. Because I, just like a lot of folks who know him, I know a different side. You know, I was happy to see him at the, it was I think Cynthia Daniels' New Year's Eve party at the Hilton in 2019. We took a picture. You know, I moved away years ago, but I still keep up what's going on in my hometown. And I even attended his 65th birthday party, which was awesome. If you didn't go, you missed it. That was a real straight up blues show. And so, needless to say, you know, I am not a huge fan of what's been happening to him as relates to his health failing and all this latest turn of events. You know, they're just petty. And I'm not going to go there because it's stupid, because he's done too much for me to minimize him or to just to decrease him to a damn video or folks getting their feelings hurt from being cussed out. Because them tell me, y'all act like y'all ain't cussing folks out who needed it. And then I'm reading on social media, well, he been exposing people all this time. He finally got exposed. Hold on a minute. What was somebody that said exploiting and exposing people? Hold on a minute, fool. Everybody that is exposed, they were exploiting Memphians. Everybody that he exposed, number one, a lot of times he was asked to do it, big to do it, or just as anybody, you see something wrong, say something. That's what he did. Hell, he exposed those who were exploiting Memphis. And it's something crazy. I don't know if it's Memphis or just the black community. We will defend all these thugs. We'll defend all these assholes. We'll defend the gang members. We'll defend the people who are really mistreating us. We'll defend these old funk ass rappers. But the people who are trying to help, who are pointing out the things that are actually hurting our race, hurting Memphis, y'all ain't got nothing but smoke for them. You know why? Because you part of the bullshit. That's why a lot of you hated Thaddeus. Don't like him or mad at him. Because it's your son that ain't shit. It's your daughter that's trash. Your family ain't worth a damn. Because everything that he exposed, I don't identify with. So I wasn't upset about when he called out the rappers, when he called out the crooked politicians, when he called out the lame ass preachers. So you got to be really, it says a lot For those of you who are just going hard, see, this is what he got. He been exploiting people, and no, it's coming back around. Just shut up. Just shut up. Okay, none of y'all hardly got this smoke from them white boys in the State House of Nashville is tearing y'all ass a new one in the state of Tennessee. But it's like that. It's almost like a plantation mentality. You know, again, Thaddeus is not an angel, but he's certainly not the enemy of our people. And also, y'all get on my nerves. You know who you are. If he doesn't have the grammatical articulation of a Harold Ford Jr., if he doesn't sound like your tight suit wearing corporate Negro, oh, he's not talking about anything. He's not worth it. That is just like the leaders that we talk about after they did. Thaddeus spoke the language of the people who were hurting. And that's how he taught. That's how he came. Thaddeus came from us. He came from Bearwater. He came from the struggle. He came from us. And it's interesting when we turn the mirror on to us, we get mad about it. That's why he presented himself the way he presents himself. Yeah. Everybody that's ever stood up to try to help us, truly help us, but they came from us. They didn't sound like some FedEx born leadership Memphis, racism, They didn't sound like that. They never have. You know, and we're going to have to get past. You know, it may not be the leader that you want him to look and sound like and want her to look and sound like, but it's the one that you need. And he spoke the language of the people who needed him. And a lot of black Memphis needed him. But you know, this is the time we should be showing him appreciation. This is not the time to be kicking him when he's down and then your little feelings. You think your little feelings being satisfied because you see the man down and sick. Y'all got to be out y'all damn mind. Y'all make it difficult to be a part of this race. A lot of you make it very difficult. You know, again, I'm not defending any of his behavior. And I don't have to keep saying that because I'm grown. I can say what the fuck I want to say about whomever I want to say it about. Because y'all have said everything. Even little hurt, adolescent-minded, old mother lovers spreading the video. You nasty. You weirdo. Why would you spread something like that? And who cares? Well, he around here exposing everybody. Well, they need to be exposed. And so, I just want to say that and also say this. How come we're not recognizing him for the work that he's done as an on-air personality, as a self-made radio person, radio phenom? Let me tell y'all something. See, there's a lot of shit y'all pay attention to. I did. Thaddeus Matthews, I don't think he went to anyone's journalism school. I think he was self-taught. And he got better and better on his own. Developed his own style. And of course, you know, with a style like his, mainstream corporate America is not going to have those kind of blacks on radio. They don't. They have all these little safe, sorry. Hold on, let me see. What you say? Hold on, I'm sorry, y'all. What you say, El Hakeem? What's up, man? There's a war going on. My brother, it's pleasing experience to hear my very thoughts articulated by another black male. It confirms that critical thinking still exists. Well, thank you, brother. Yeah, because, see, it's easy to be petty. It's easy to jump on somebody who can't jump up and swing on your ass. And that's what a lot of people are doing, you know, and I don't like it. And I think it's small-minded and petty. But I'm going to talk about the great things he's done and what he is deserving of. Because y'all don't understand, when you speak up for people, put yourself out there, you lose a lot. You lose money. You lose, people socially castigate you. You're isolated. Y'all don't understand, but then y'all always like to bring up Jesus. Y'all think Jesus was loved by everybody? All right, calm down. Rico, you comparing Thaddeus to Jesus? Well, I'm comparing him to the similar experience. You think everybody like Malcolm? You think everybody like anybody? that called out behaviors of the wrongdoers. No. But one thing about it today, you can actually monetize when you can monetize when you're calling out the bad behaviors, especially in our community. We hate it when people call out our behaviors. But we like to hear people talking about, well, racism this, racism that. But my thing is, and just like that is, and even I'll mention Charleston White again. I know all about racism, white supremacy. I know the system, how it behaves. But one thing I always wondered, like, what is our behavior under racism, white supremacy? That's what trips me out. And of course, the deep socially black conscious brothers and sisters. Well, Rico, that psychological trauma of slavery, and Jim Crow and all that still got our people. We've been in this country 400 years, and we've had therapists and therapy and counseling for about 100 years. We still suffering from it. All these books that have been written, all these lectures by our scholars, African-centered scholars over the past 100 years, we still suffering. Get out of here. Y'all full of shit. Just like the books I read to help ease that swelling from Plymouth Rock, you can read the same books, go to the same lectures, and ease that swelling off the head from Plymouth Rock. So I'm over it. All this self-destructive behavior that we do, that's what Thaddeus was calling out. That's what he's done. And y'all mad. Well, it's the way his delivery. Well, let me give y'all some examples. Somebody who tried to have a good delivery to the people. Jesus, Malcolm, Dr. King. Y'all need to keep going. They spoke with the greatest King's English and tried to say it right. You still didn't listen. So when somebody talk to you in a language you understand, there's some cussing involved, there's some roasting involved. All of a sudden, now you mad. Cut it out. That is one of the best assets that Memphis, Tennessee has had. And we should be celebrating him. Matter of fact, I'm going to put a letter on my Facebook page that I wrote in 2008 to his 65th birthday party. Writing a letter, expressing what I thought. And also, but at the end, saying that he should be, and we should get behind him. Everybody that's talking about the nonsense, we should try to make it where he could be officially inducted into the Tennessee Radio Hall of Fame. Yes, he was a radio personality. He did it on his own. I was about to go back. I want to go back to let y'all know how he did it. Yeah, that has been all kinds of radio stations. He'll tell you. Hired and fired, all of that, I believe. But one thing about that dude, if y'all didn't pay attention, that man was a hustler. He'll tell you, I ain't worked for nobody in 30 years. And he hasn't. He always worked for himself. And that's what gave him the freedom to say would say what he said and to do what he did. He was an independent man. It's something like that that bothers people. Well, you don't have to answer to nobody. You do your own work. You create your own way. And that seemed to bother a lot of people. And everybody wanted to see him broke and wanted to see him. I was like, this is crazy. All about emotionalism. Can anybody tell me anytime that Thaddeus Matthews had ever harmed anybody? Ran up on somebody and, put a pistol on to rob them, raped a woman, or, committed a crime against anybody. All he did was get behind the mic and call you out on your raglass behavior. And that hurt feelings to the point y'all don't want to see the man make it. You don't want to, a lot of you want to, just like y'all stomping around and like you're jumping up and down like you're jumping up in your grandmama bed in a room just with glee. It's ignorant. Let me tell y'all something. I remember when he had his radio station there on Main Street. And as a matter of fact, he invited me there. We co-hosted a show together during that time. I don't know if he remembers, but I have the pictures. And he lost the radio station because he went a little too hard on the Republican black lady there in Memphis. Y'all know who she is. He told her to get her ass out of the studio and all of that because, she's there talking that extra silly, extra conservative foolishness. And some people are like, damn, he went too hard. But no, he lost his station. But you know what he did? And the internet wasn't even big like that. It was 2003 or 4? The internet wasn't even big, but Thaddeus went on the internet and created a audience off of a medium that wasn't even that popular then. Everybody used to log on and listen to Thaddeus do his radio show on the internet. And he kept it going, kept making power moves. That's the stuff I want to celebrate, his ingenuity, his hustle, his ability to remain independent. Even when it appears that he was out for the count, he still got up, wobbled on wobbly knees, and got up swinging. See, that's what I want to talk about. Y'all little small-minded, hurt feelings mother lovers out there, y'all go ahead on. You know, and I guess I'm passionate about this because if you anybody is outspoken, truly outspoken, you know, I identify with him because I was one of those persons. Probably still am, still is. You know, because you can go on my YouTube channel, or when I was younger, you know, I've always outspoken and said things that people didn't like. So there's somewhat of a kinship there, and I don't like it when those of us, when people like that is try to do the right thing. No, he wasn't trained in a journalism school. He wasn't gonna be on ABC News Tonight. He wasn't gonna work for the Washington Post. He was where he's supposed to be, where he was needed. Wherever the people were hurting, they needed answers. That's where he was. Hell, y'all got to stop this now. Like the people on the bridge, y'all attacked them because y'all thought they was hood or ghetto and all of this, but y'all always say, God, send me a messenger. But you can't tell him you want to look and sound like Van Jones. No, the Creator knows who he's sending. He's sending the people. They said, the people say, send me a messenger. Come on, somebody. And so when he sent a messenger from the people who are hurting, he's speaking the voice and the tone and the experience of the people. Good God Almighty. So y'all have to learn. God don't send these well-coiffed, fraternity affiliated, sorority affiliated folks. They are already system made and system groomed. When God sends the people who are hurting a messenger, he sends them, they are groomed, they are created from you. Hell. But anyway, Thaddeus, get well soon, man. I just want to share my thoughts because all the foolishness, that's the shit that gets spread all over the place. You know, because there needs to be at least 200 more Thaddeus Matthews as minded folks in the city of Memphis, because these politicians and these preachers been acting a goddamn fool. And and why you always want somebody to do all the work by yourself? Every time there's a person out there speaking out, y'all don't help him because y'all like how he delivered or what he said to who. And it's always based on who you like. What's up, Mike C? It's always based on who you like. We need to mature and grow up. When somebody telling the truth, even if the truth hurts your feelings, God damn it, you got to help support them. Not just say, hey, if anything happens, I got you, but support them financially. Make sure their family all right. Don't Dr. King. We love the Dr. King, the people who stand up for us. Dr. King's family was done a disservice by the black race in this country. Malcolm X's family was done a disservice. And y'all wonder why people say, man, hell no, I ain't fooling with these folks. All they want to do is laugh and giggle and be petty on some shit that don't matter. But then they'll protect the thieves and the thugs and the rappers and worship them and shit. But those of us who try to tell the truth, no, we don't sound like Barack Obama. We don't look like him either, because we're actually black men. That's what y'all want. And as what Kwame Brown says, y'all like them nice talking in words. And them be the main ones to be talking you out of your vote, swindling you out of your money, giving you hope while they get paid. Whew. Just like the late great Dr. Julia Hare said, with these so-called leading blacks that y'all love, the folks get played while they get paid. And so, like the man Kwame Brown says on his YouTube channel all the time, it's all about who you like. But I digress. Get well soon, Thaddeus, man. These are my thoughts. And I have the right to say them, because y'all said every damn thing y'all want to say. Well, I want to take it another route. Again, join me in making sure that he gets his spot, his name, his legacy recognized in the Tennessee Radio Hall of Fame, because he deserves it. I'll put the letter, my little letter I wrote, it's going to be a repost. I'm going to put it on my Facebook page, Rico the Opinionist. Y'all enjoy your day. My client, oh shucks, my client is here already, so I got to go. I'll talk to y'all later. It's man Rico the Opinionist. Peace. Oh yeah, like, share, and subscribe, y'all. My YouTube channel as well as Facebook page. Peace.